I drop like thunder, boots on the sand, calling in the boom with a trembling hand. Targets clear at close enough, I ping, I launch, they call it tough love. That's a bug nest, not for long, tighten down and half the floor. Oops, sorry team, I did my best, now you respond while I flex my chest. 3-8, boom, boom, clear the field like a big brass fang, pop, pop, bang. Too close, my bad, but look at this crater, ain't that rad? Mr. 3-8, hero of pain, he nukes the bugs, the bots and teammates again. Mr. 3-8, fearless and loud, the battlefield clears when he shouts out proud. No, I am no neither, I got my boom. One button, baby, and you meet your doom.
Evening's Freedoms, followers of the Freedom Alliance. Today's intro is by an artist that I only recently discovered by the name of Timo. Mr. 380, he is a good friend of mine that I invite over quite often for liberty, and when my other good friend Electel asked the all-important question of who the heck called in a Virage and earned position? Well, how dare you, madam? I would never risk the safety of the team in such a manner. The audacity to accuse me. The okay, yeah, fine, it was probably me. It wasn't my best toss, okay? The top news of the day is that High Command is still pushing that absurd orbital real cannon objective when it comes to killing troopers instead of, I don't know, the obnoxious 630 war striders who are single-handedly responsible for justifying why the autocannon still has a full auto firing setting. For the next 96 hours, the cooldown between RCS shots has been lowered by 150 seconds for all new deployments within the nano sector, and if I am interpreting these numbers correctly, not only is the rail cannon strike free for all Helldivers regardless of other loadout choices, its cooldown is a mere 30 seconds, accounting for all other ship upgrades, of course. Wow, that's just crazy. Could we always do that? Unfortunately, the good news promptly ends there. With a pretty even split of Western Front forces between Julheim and Charba-VII, the Automaton Collective has managed to rally and put up some stiff resistance, despite having their large armored targets perforated by orbital tungsten slugs traveling at a respectable fraction of the speed of light. If things keep going the way that they have been, we are not going to score any of the planets remaining on our Celestial Liberation grocery shopping list. Neither Julheim or Charbal, with Bekvam just being right out. I didn't mean to say that we're going to be just a little tiny bit over our time limit either. Julheim's ETA is nearly 6 days out, and Charbal's is coming in a little under 4, so the bond divers of the Western Front will either need to think of something very, very quickly, or talk amongst themselves until they get some proper focus going on. If we attempt to accomplish all of our objectives, we will succeed at none of them. Now, as the war drags on, there are going to be other news services that do what I do, bringing you the very best and brightest and vilest before its perpetrator vanishes in the blinding flash of a 500 kg that they were just a little tiny bit too close to. The first news service on the docket to cover is the Super Citizens Bulletin, an extremely professional-looking newspaper with a new issue out every Sunday. If you're watching this on SuperTube, there is a link in the description below to their Super Discord channel, and you will be seeing pages from their latest edition on screen currently, touching upon the mysterious nature of the gloom, a certain megacity of unpronounceable name upon the surface of Crimsica, the successful repulsion of a termitid swarm from the same planet, and an exclusive interview with everyone's favorite feline newscaster. No, not Phantom of Galactic War. Not the Galactic War Data Archive either. Neither of those people are cats. I'm talking about me, goofballs. Joking aside, the editor-in-chief, Chucho, was very professional and polite, and the Super Citizens Bulletin typed up a lovely, flattering piece about me and my work. Thank you so much for this, my friends. You really made me smile with this one. This week's Super Citizen Bulletin also delves into a little of the exploits of Stop Jame, who I don't know how exactly he managed this or what planet he was on, but he managed to score nearly 1,600 kills in a single mission. Judging from the look of his portrait, he ended up wearing most of those kills too. Between the eruptor and the grenade launcher, I shudder to imagine the undemocratic mess that he left behind. See that? That right there? that is why we're gonna win the war. The next news service to be announced might actually be the one that you're listening to right now. Yes, indeed, it was I who was tasked with cleaning up the feed from the brand spanking new 24/7 Freedom Alliance live stream, available as of 3 p.m. Super Earth Eastern Standard Democratic Time for all. But sadly, I was distracted by catnip, I tripped, and I ended up breaking it. Thanks for helping me fix that with Operation Troubleshooting, fam. You've really saved my bacon. I am very democratic, but also very blonde. So, what is this new live stream? It is, as I said earlier, a 24/7 radio station playing smash hits round the clock with frontline news reporting from myself, Phantom of the Galactic War Channel, SCS Defender of Freedom from the Galactic War Data Archive Channel, and background graphics from the Helldivers Companion Act team, all DJ'd by everyone's favorite calcium-rich skeletal buddy, DJ Liberty of the Studio Mercy team. No relation to my binary bestie, Mercy, that's just cosmic coincidence. However, I must insist that no one give him any other task to accomplish until the 14th, Tyler Brash's orders. Because Studio Mercy is the kind of person that when asked to do something creative, he will absolutely not stop until it is done with utterly perfect mirror finish polish. And yes, skeletons can die from lack of sleep. I'm not sure how, but I am not going to test that theory. I should also mention that my own work is edited to coincide with Freedom Alliance broadcast standards. No musical intros, not a hint of AI work anywhere in the creative process, save for my own voice changer so that I don't vanish into a cloud of gender dysphoric dust. And my reports will be quick, informative, and to the point so you can get back to the music and back to diving. The link to the Freedom Alliance's 24/7 live stream is listed in the description below, right next to the Super Citizens Bulletin newspaper. So, yes, that does mean that my YouTube channel will still feature exclusive content not available anywhere else, but more due to time constraints than me seeking to monetize any of this. Radio Angel News is free of cost and parasitic advertisers, and so it shall remain as long as I have anything to scream about it. SuperTube has never paid me a dime for my work anyway, and I don't see that changing at any point in the foreseeable future, especially with my borderline anarchist anti-corporate attitude these days. Is AI itself as a tool evil? It remains to be seen, but the way the corpos are using it, absolutely definitely it is. That's been Liberty's latest with me, Pondera the Radio Angel, and look at that. Thank Liberty, it's Friday. You survived the whole of the week, Helldivers, and you didn't get reduced to atoms, turned into some modern art piece on a Liberty-forsaken planet, or torn into bags of shredded cheese. Good job. I hope that you all enjoy the brand new radio station. I have been dreaming of helping put something together like this since the first time that I picked up the microphone. For liberty, for freedom, for democracy, and for the Freedom Alliance.